Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification cast, the side of East Yorkshire, and today I have a 1v1 on Fata Morga. Over in the Black Templar corner we've got Silver Star, whereas in the Tyranid corner we've got Valor's Voices. Valor opening up with double Gene Stealers, a Brood Lord and a Tyrannicus Brood Spire, whereas the Black Templars are going to go for Stronghold, double Crusader squads, and a Tech Marine builder. Before the game gets proper underway, I do want to wish all the UK viewers a very happy Jubilee Queen's birthday thingamajiggy this weekend. I also want to extend that warm wish to all our Australian and Canadian viewers. Remember, she is your queen too. Anyway, the grenade... sorry about that. The Gene Stealers are going to capture their nearest and dearest. Broodlord is on his way out slowly but surely. Black Crusaders are coming out also doing the same. I do quite like the voice acting for these guys. Give them a listen.
Whatever you need of us, Commander.
Very German.
Our weapons are ready for butcher's work.
Wo-hun ist mein Panzerfaust, my Oberst Gruppenführen. Or something. I don't know. My German's a bit sketchy. I assume that means hello. Another Crusader squad on the way. Castellan is being built up. So it's all kicking off, boys and girls. No one going for any crazy early harass at the moment. Although we will be getting a Lictor. And the Broodlord will probably go out and see if he can stab some bits and bobs. He can't really capture anything. And Broodlords are known for their desire to stab things with their pointy claws and whatnot. Castellan will be out fairly soon. These dudes just capturing bits and bobs. Very interesting. I've not seen a Tyranid versus Black Templar game before, so I don't know what kind of builds would be ideal. Although they are going to go for some Ravagers, these Tyranids are, so we'll just have to see if they do any good. Ah, well, I can't hear me when I stutter. Well, that is a problem because I do stutter quite a lot. Broodlord looks like he's going to go in to slap this Castellan in the face. Though he does seem to just be standing around, maybe trying to go for a hug, possibly. Go on, give him a hug. There we go, a little slap. We'll take that. Although, mind you, this Broodlord is not standing up toe-to-toe with this Castellan very well. Broodlord will probably want to get out of there as soon as possible, especially with these Crusaders moving in. They are getting a Neophyte Initiate part of their squad. Oh, mind you, don't know if you can see it, but there's a Lictor moving around the back to see if he can stab him in the bits. They can't quite keep up with him. The attack animation isn't going for him. The problem is that without their... I mean, these dudes don't have any long-ranged weapons, so while they're running away, they are still being shot by the pistols of the Crusaders and the Castellan. Lictor, though, is going to see if he can chomp on this boy. We'll probably need some skull probe served. Ah, there we go, skull probe over there. To have a look at the Lictor. No one go for the relics as of yet. Got some Gene Stealers. Ravagers are in the base. Going to be probably doing some mischief with their tunnelling ability. Lictor going to look at this listing post. Although then suddenly being able to be seen is not great for him. He's not the most tankiest of lads, only 600 health. And he has got infantry armour, so he is quite easily killed. Does seem that whenever he goes near the listing post does tend to see him, so I assume that's what was going on there. Commander squad now out for the Black Templars. Going to be getting an apothecary as well as an additional lad. Skull probe chasing this Lictor, allowing everyone to see him. Gene Stealers chilling out round here. They're also capturing their relic. Black Templars relic yet to be touched. There's some red goodness going on over here. Do you believe that's because of the is it the Castellan? Is the Castellan part of your squad? Yep, the Castellan is part of their squad, so I assume it gives like a general damage buff. I assume that's what the red means. Red means damage usually in video games. Gene Stealers moving forward, although they are a bit alone in this world. Trying to suck the biomass from the ceramite of these boys. But they will be made quick, short work of. Ravagers, though, jumping in. Going to be tying up as many things as they can, getting surrounds on a couple of these models. Gene Stealers also joining in. Broodlord not quite wanting to join the fray as of yet. He is just healing himself. Morale of the Crusaders have been broken. 2, or should I say 3, very low health models. These dudes need to get out of there as soon as humanly possible. Ravagers really paying dividends. Gene Stealers kind of doing a weird little walkie thing. An interesting, almost like what are those Deviant Titans from Attack on Titan run. Ravagers slicing up this initiate over there. That is not how his first day of training was meant to go. These dudes have got their little... oh, they have an ability where if one of their members die, they go a little bit mad and want to charge at people and slice them up. But it does increase their general damage and whatnot. It's quite useful. And it's pure unbridled carnage. Although it does look like Tyranids are going to take it. But mind you, the commander squad holding firm. Models are very low on health though. They will probably want to get out there quick, sharpish. Only... How do I see? I can't really see from the Tyranids perspective what they've got going on. Ah, so they're getting 2 more squad members, another apothecary. But there is very little in the way of models left in the squad. They are going to run. This Ravager goes down to the remaining Crusaders. They are going to be sliced apart. Avenge me, brother! Brother, avenge me! He shouts as he gets sliced open. Eaten alive by the Ravagers, their biomass going back to the Hive Fleet in preparation for more mischief. 80 and 10 compared to the 60, remember, oh sorry, 64. Remember that Tyranids don't need any green money, they're all about that blue. What else is going on in the base at the moment? Armory has gone down for the, I keep wanting to call them Dark Crusaders, Black Templars. Broodlord regenerated back to half health. These guys have lost all their morale. They can't regain it because they're not within distance of a synapse creature. But once this dude moves in, they are going to be more or less immune to morale damage. Gene Stealers capping this relic. Not really seeing anything being built up as of yet. Ah, they're building up another Tyranids Broodspire, which does increase their squad cap by 5. So that's a thing. Crusaders moving to the west side of the map. Going to be finally looking at their relic. Or maybe not. Maybe are they? There we go. These dudes over here with their skull probe are going to get involved. Commander squad armed with 2 heavy bolters. Interesting choice. With heavy bolters, they are going to be able to do a lot of damage to the lightly armoured Ravagers, so long as they can keep their distance. But keeping their distance is not what Ravagers are known for. These dudes are going to set up, start firing away at this spore chimney. And these Ravagers are going to, I assume, respawn at some point. There we go, Broodlord sniffs out a fight. Ravagers also going to join in. Charging in, giving them the old double axe handle. Punching their ankles by the looks of it. After all, if you punch their ankles, they can't run away. Ravagers now tunneling through the sand. Going to be engaging these guys in mortal combat. Although they do seem to just not care one iota about it and just kind of just run off into the distance. Fair enough. Lictor in the base there. Trying to take on the Crusade landing site. Deciding against it and focusing on these Techmarine Artificers. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. We do have tier 2 going for the the Black Templars. And then we do have the mighty fleshlight of the Hive Fleet, which signifies that Tyranids have gone for their tier 2 as well. Techmarine Artificer. Heavy infantry. Quite a healthy boy. Will be slowly but surely taken down by the Lictor. Will be able to get him. There we go, 1 dead. But this Crusader squad will have something to say in return. Will probably kill it before they manage to get the Techmarine Builder. There we go. Oh, look, this is a Techmarine Builder, but we just saw a Techmarine Artificer die. Oh, well, anyway, Tarantula Sentry Gun being built. I will one day learn what the difference between all these units are, but today is not that day. The day of shattered shields and splintered swords and etc, etc. Still the day that I learn all the intricate differences between units and models in this game. Crusader squad, now armed with 3 neophytes. So you can have 1 neophyte per Crusader in their squad, so you get a huge number of lads in here. Allows them to overwhelm any sort of enemy. Broodlord looking like he was going to have a punt, but then deciding to go against it. Front squad over here. In the most German way possible. Going to be moving down the side with their double heavy bolters. They're also going to go for a standard bearer. Although, standing in the front lines, the heavy bolters won't be able to fire when this Broodlord gets in contact. And these dudes will have to fall back, although mind you, the initiates, as well as their, what do you call them, their neophytes, going to use their shotguns, plasma guns. We're going to be using weapons from a long range to engage the enemy. In the name of the Emperor and all that is good and holy within the realm. Double Ravagers jumping from the back. Going to be engaging these guys and instantly annihilating their morale. Heavy bolters though, set up, are going to fight, although mind you, that dude just quickly set up and then instantly gets knocked out. These Ravagers have been upgraded with some Devourers, giving them some ranged capabilities themselves. Well, mind you, when they upgrade their Devourer, if you compare and contrast the melee damage from these dudes and... Oh, well, never mind, I'm just going to click on the other squad. The other squad there does have a squad wipe, but when they do get the... when they do get the upgrades, they do lose their melee damage just a little bit there. I love it. Every time I try and explain something that I actually know, the game decides to mess with me. Double Gene Stealers to replace. Valor's voices uses the meme word, which is totally meme-horrific. Not sure what we just missed there being researched in the armory. Tarantula turret, not quite being built up. Crusader squad catching the critical location in the middle. And these boys are just standing within a swarm of purple bodies. Probably going to put them in some Venus or some Schnitzel. We do have the Carnifex chamber bringing out a Screamer killer Carnifex. God, that was a mouthful to say. More Ravagers coming out. Got a grand total of... I mean, how many boys have we got? Oh, 92 and 30 compared to 101. I mean, lots and lots of reclamation pools going up here. What else going on? More Ravagers over here. More, yeah, they're going for there. They've got a squad cap of 3. These Black Templars will have to go in and do something at some point. There are still only 2 Crusaders and a command squad, although the numbers are increasing dramatically with every passing moment. I'm going to be taking on this Tyrannicus Brood Spire. Very important structure to get rid of, as it does reduce the brood cap by 5. They do take a fair while to build as well. Screamer Killer Carnifex, with its demon armour, it's going to sprint into combat, engaging this Crusader squad. Will make quick work of the Neophytes and Initiates alike. Ravagers also jumping in to do the same. Gene Stealers moving stealthily through the miasma. And we've got some Spore Mines being shot in as well. Going to do some serious damage to these Sword Brethren squads. Just running in, not quite getting their power weapons to bear. Although we do... Oh, bloody hell, we've got a whole bloody Crusader land speedery thingy coming in. It's going to move in and just absolutely fire away at anything and everything within its wake. Another Crusader squad coming in, but we've got even more Ravagers moving on the flanks. Going to be doing what they do best, which is getting in close and personal and stabbing anything and everything. But these Sword Brethren with their mighty fine capes are going to be engaging in close combat the best way they can. Another Screamer Killer Carnifex out on the field, stabbing away. Although these boys just seem to be able to survive anything that the Tyranid player is able to throw at them. Screamer Killer Carnifex goes down without so much as a whimper. What's been built in response, do we know? Lots of Gene Stealers. Not seeing that much in the way of small Tyranids at the moment. God, that's quite loud. Yeah, not seeing that much in the way of smaller Tyranids. You'd normally see those to just kind of tie things up to absorb some damage, to absorb some fire. Spore Chimney being shot at from a distance with this missile launcher. Another standard bearer. Is there another, or is there... Ah, they've yet to recruit one. I do believe that the previous standard bearer did get killed. Reclamation pool being destroyed. And while we're through, let's have a quick look at the standard bearer, because I do quite like the details on the flag. Yeah, just look at that. And it's also like quite high definition picture as well. Which makes me sad, because why can't we have like really high definitions of bits on there? But then when you look at people's, where are they? Tyranids don't have one, but like, you look at these flags and stuff, they're quite low textures, and you know, it's We need to fix that at some point. Next update, I'm sure it'll happen. Gene Stealers who are able to move through the miasma in a stealthy manner, waiting for the Black Templar to move into his little choke point. Not sure if that'll help him, but hey-ho, we'll take it. Gene Stealer Scything Talons changes claws to long, sharp burns. Will increase the melee damage of the Gene Stealers. Another Screamer Killer card effects on the field. Although this is quite a chunky amount of initiates to take care of. One Gene Stealer squad charging in almost on its own. Ravengers firing away with their Devourers. These guys are just doing what they can. A Chaplain now out on the field, going to join the squad, the Sword Brethren squad. Gene Stealers have been well and truly cleaned out. Well, they are invisible. Oh, let's go to the... There we go. Now we can see all the dudes. So far, no infantry detection for the Crusaders. So these Gene Stealers might be able to do some damage over time to these guys. Especially now that they've been equipped with their Burn Claw thingamajiggies. Screamer Killer Carnifex's going to move in. More Gene Stealers have been built up. They're very, very low on the economy at the moment. This does look like a final swan song for the Screamers from distant universes and stuff. The High Fleet has been pushed back. This planet lives to purge another day. Gene Stealers still undetected even outside the miasma. But these Sword Brethren are really, really beefy lads. They're not giving one single care for the armor penetration of the Gene Stealers. We're not playing Space Hulk now, boys and girls. These Gene Stealers are not as terrifying as they were in that board game. Which I wonder when they're going to release that, because I mean they've re-released Blood Bowl, they've re-released Kill Team. They've got to do Space Hulk at some point. So that game was absolutely banging. Again, showing my age. But there we go. Anyway, Valor's Voices decides to surrender, and the Black Templars have it. Very exciting game. Mine's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never a chore. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.